Hey, and we are the Coalition Radio Network right here in scenic Pawtucket, Rhode Island, as I like to call it, the Paris, if you will, of Northern Rhode Island. More importantly, I want to remind Mayor Grebien that it was you and I a long time ago who came up with the Brooklyn-Manhattan analogy.
You did, absolutely. We were in the studio, right. The radio studio. Absolutely.
Right. So we are actually in the infinitesimally cooler city of Pawtucket, the Brooklyn, if you will, to whatever that city is down the road. On a serious note, after about a month or so of delays, on the 15th of this month, Pawtucket Police Officer Dolan is finally to be arraigned. Assuming he is arraigned on the felony charge, you know what the question is going to be. At that point in time, will the city suspend him without pay? And again, we have to follow, I would say, the Bill of Rights of Leopold. If he's charged with a felony, which we believe he will be, absolutely that gives us the opportunity to discharge without pay. If he's charged with a felony. If it's something less than that, we can't buy the Bill of Rights, but absolutely yes. All right, so that's nothing in life, nothing in politics is set in stone. But assuming things move forward as planned, then because if there is a felony charge, there's probably going to be a protracted trial process on the felony charge unless he pleads out, which there's no reason to believe he will at this point at anything.
And the Leopold process, as you know, because of his issues, it was delayed. Court had approved, but the Leopold piece, not the felony piece, because that'd be a different charge, but our dismissal has to be done. I believe it's about December 6th, and Judge Gibney has given us the attorneys that timeline. So she's holding everybody to this without any further delays. He comes out on the 15th. Gets released on the 15th, charged with a felony. He'll be dismissed without pay, and then the Leopold hearing has to be complete by, again, I believe it is, don't hold me to it, but I think it's about December 6th.
Okay, so finally real closure comes to the city of Pawtucket on just a terrible, terrible series of events for so many people, not the least of which, of course, is this city. I guess that's it.
The frustrating thing as you talk about, right, is, listen, I feel bad for the family. He's made some bad decisions, but there's a financial aspect to this, to the city, that we have to, endure. Not that we like to, but at the end of the day, there will be that light at the end of the tunnel. Again, going through the Leopold process, he could retire tomorrow. But we're going through that Leopold process.
The prevailing theory of rumor is that the General Assembly will take up Leopold literally in the opening days of the session. There's a lot of folks who regret that it wasn't really discussed more aggressively during the prior session. I know that at times you've been in favor of a repeal. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but where do you stand right now from someone who's had to, from your perspective, be part of this process?
So, as the leader of the municipality, it would be my preference, if you will, that it's repealed entirely. Having been mayor for 13 years and understanding the process, it needs to change. I don't know that it'll ever be totally repealed, and I understand why the police union would not want it totally repealed, but it needs to be a lot stronger. When we have cases like this where we have to pay them, continue to pay when there is charges and outstanding issues out there, it's not fair to the taxpayer. So I firmly believe they made some changes, they didn't go deep enough, but I do believe, like you said, that they are going to go somewhat deeper. And I just think, as a realist, I don't think it goes away, but I do think there will be changes.
All right, and then on a brighter note, you're here in Pawtucket, Gabe Amo. It's the final days of a very long campaign. It seems, in retrospect, a lot longer than it actually was. An intense set of primaries. A son of Pawtucket has a fair chance of being the next.
Absolutely, no, and it's exciting, right? It's great for him. Gabe and I have worked together in many of his capacities. In fact, we started years ago on the Young Democrats together. Qualify, we're excited about that. The hardest thing is it's an off-year election, a special election, and it's really about driving people out to get out and vote. And I know that when people do, they're going to understand that Gabe's the better candidate. So,
fair enough. Listen, enjoy the day. as we were mentioning off camera, it's a beautiful fall day. I mean,
and I need the exercise.
And what's that thing, football? Who needs football when you got Rhode Island politics, right? We don't need no team. That's the ultimate contact sport in Rhode Island, isn't it?
Politics, yeah. But I will get on to a subject. Right, we're excited about our soccer team, which is almost football.
All right. And listen, that unified high school, all right?
Yeah.
That,
awesome.
site,
good things happening, right?
Site control is passed, and we're on to the next level of construction.
Yep, and we're excited about that, and they're in phase 2, and we hopefully will get the results, the input from RIDE by the end of the year. So we're good.
Right. And I want preferential bidding. I have a sheet from Yankee Stadium from the original,
out of the
and
McCoy.
I want a sheet from McCoy.
Deal.
Mayor, have a great day.
Thanks, Pat.